Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I have another Watch Dogs Legion guide video for you guys. I'm sorry I've been a little delayed with these, I've just been busy with other projects, but I know people have been asking for these and I'm going to have more of these up. But on today's video, I decided to do a guide on the mission Dogs of War, because I noticed this mission is a mission that a lot of people tend to struggle with. Now a lot of people have problems with this mission, and it's understandable because it is actually one of the hardest missions in the game, and in this mission you actually fight the toughest enemy in the entire game. This is both single player and online, which is the Bloodhound drones. Now, these drones are invincible at the start, and they will actually kill you in 2 shots. So 2 shots, they'll kill you, and they have perfect accuracy. So this mission can be extremely challenging, and it can be extremely challenging, especially with 4 people. Now, you'd think that with more people, the mission would actually be easier, but if anybody actually dies in this mission, bleeds out, then the mission automatically fails. So I'm going to show you guys some tips that'll hopefully help you out in this mission, and I'll show you guys how me and my friends actually completed it here. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please drop a like on this video because it does help this series out. But let's move on to the video. So the first tip that I can give is a pretty obvious one, and that is don't do this mission unless everyone is cooperating. If everyone is cooperating, the mission will actually run smoothly if you follow these strategies. If not, it can actually be a bit of a problem. All you need is just one person messing up and the mission will fail, but everyone here was cool and we all worked together. The other thing is, if you start this mission with 3 people, because it's a minimum of 3 people, don't really start it until you have 4 people. And the reason is because somebody's probably going to connect halfway through the mission, and what happens is you can't actually complete the hacks or continue through the mission if that person isn't there. You all need to be at the hacked location. That's actually what happened here. We had a 4th guy join. It wasn't really his fault because you can't control what game you're going to join, but we had to go back and basically regroup, and it's frustrating trying to deal with all the drones at the same time. So make sure you have all 4 people. But anyways, I strongly recommend that you also have a Albion Contractor character that actually has the combat cloak. Now, to tell which ones these are the Albion characters that are kind of like armored like this, and they're also wearing dark blue. And you can find these characters in almost every single Albion location. They also carry shotguns on them. The main reason that we want this character is we want them for the combat cloak. And if you combine this with the AR cloak, you have the AR cloak and the combat cloak, you can cloak yourself a lot. Now, the combat cloak doesn't last as long as the AR cloak, but in the time that it takes you to start up one, you can have already a good chunk of the other one already ready to refresh. So you can be invisible with this character for a long time. And if you actually upgrade the AR cloak, you can actually stand still with it for a decent amount of time before it actually goes away. This will help you a lot with the drones later on. I don't notice a lot of characters actually using this Albion character. I think this Albion character is personally the best for playing this mission. So when you're actually in the mission, you will find these platforms with a drone capabilities. I recommend to call in the cargo drone, and once you call in the cargo drone, have everyone jump on top of it. Don't have people run around, just tell them not to move, because I've had people accidentally fall off and they instantly die when they hit the ground. So once you do that, what you're going to want to do is get a decent height in the air, not really high, but a decent height that you're over most of the buildings. If you're over most of the buildings, the Bloodhound drones will not be able to see you. Now, you're going to be going to 2 locations. There's going to be 2 locations of destroyed drones, and these are randomized, but you can use this strategy for them regardless of the location. So go over to the location, and once you're at the location, have one person jump off of the cargo drone. In this case, I had Smiley jump off and have him start up the hack. And once he starts with the hack, just have him jump right back on top of the cargo drone. And then what you're going to want to do is just hover right above the destroyed drone. Make sure that you have all of your friends watching all sides, because the drones will actually regularly fly over the destroyed drone. They can come from anywhere. Usually you'll see a light coming towards the area so you can tell where they are, but just have them keep an eye out. If you see one of those Bloodhound drones coming, go a little bit up in the air. You don't need to go insanely high and just let the thing pass. It won't see you. Then go right back down, get it to 100%, and then do it on the same thing on the other one. Now, there's one that could possibly be on the streets. The one that's on the streets could be a little bit more tricky, but you do basically the same exact thing. So it's basically hack the destroyed drone with the cargo drone, have everybody sit up on it, and just hover a little bit over it. If any drones come by, any Bloodhound drones, just fly up a little bit high in the air and you'll be good, and just go back down when they're gone. Okay, so now that those 2 destroyed drones are hacked, what we're going to do is we're going to go after the actual Bloodhound drones now. Now their weakness is exposed. So we're going to look for the drone that's separated from them. Now, oftentimes there will be one that will be farther from the others. However, though, be careful because eventually they will regroup. So right here, you guys see we took the cargo drone and we came up behind this drone. Now you can do this, but I actually recommend doing this on foot, and this is the exact reason why. Now you can try to hack it from behind, but if you use the cargo drone, sometimes it will actually spot you. If this does happen, just keep hovering a little bit over it and it can't shoot you. If you're just a little bit over it, it cannot shoot the cargo drone. And then eventually when you get up to 100%, just fire at its weak spots. The weak spots are going to be those exposed parts right there, and just keep shooting at them. Now the drone will wake up once the red line around the diamond symbol there goes all the way back. Now, if you don't think that you're going to destroy it in time, I recommend to actually back off and run away and take cover, because the drone is going to wake up at that point. What I recommend doing is once the drone wakes up, just go right underneath it, use the cloak, and if you're using the Albion character like me, you can double cloak. And then just hack it again, and then just shoot it. Make sure that you have everybody together when you're doing this, because you can take the drones down oftentimes in just one go. So what ended up happening was one of the other drones jumped us right here, so a second drone came over. I activated my second cloak ability here, and I went underneath it. Now, I wasn't able to cover the entire hack, but it was able to cover at least 50%, and that was just enough time to get it down here. So right here, we got it, and we just shoot it. And if anybody goes down, I recommend to just use the AR cloak and just stand still, because if you have it upgraded, like I said, you're going to be able to stand in it for a decent amount of time and the drones won't see you, and you can revive. So right here, you guys saw, I ran away to get a little bit of cover because I didn't think that we were going to make it on destroying it on that run the first time. So what I did was my cloak came back, went right underneath it again, and now, you know, just hacking it, getting up to 100%. And you can see my friend Smiley right there. He's actually playing as a hitman and he keeps rolling. If you actually do that, it'll be hard for the drone to actually hit you, but with the hitman, it just requires a lot more skill to just constantly keep rolling around and just a lot more button mashing. I just like using the Albion contractor here, and I just keep going underneath him with, you know, the AR cloak and the combat cloak, and, you know, that's enough time for me just to hack them. So now we got 2 remaining. Me and Smiley get up right behind it, and the nice thing is if one player starts to hack, another player can actually finish it. So Smiley got it up to around 50% there, or 60%, and then we both finished it right there. And if you get up behind these drones, oftentimes you can hack it without them seeing you as quick. When you're on the cargo drone, it's a lot easier for you to get spotted, but you guys saw right there, we hacked this drone, and we're shooting it. I think we took this one down in one go. Yep, we did. So just when you take the drones down, just get away from them, because the explosion can actually kill you. So we just run away, and we just stick together. So all 4 of us just going on foot, we're communicating, and we just come up behind the last drone right here. Let's do that right now. And the final drone, we just go up right behind it, we activate the hack. The thing spots us, I think, at 50% here, but it was already too late because we already had hacked the drone the majority of the time here, and we got it. And we just all shoot it together and destroy it. And that's pretty much it. So at the beginning of the mission, just use the cargo drone, fly over to those 2 destroyed drones, hack them, have everybody sit on the drone. If any drones come over to the area, just hover above those Bloodhound drones, go right back down, hack them, and then everyone together, I recommend going on foot and going up behind the drones, taking them down quickly, and just use the AR cloak. I want to thank Nicholas, Wave Lord, and Smiley for helping with this video. So that's pretty much it. You don't have to use the Albion character like me, but I like using this character because, you know, they have the AR cloak and the combat cloak, which, you know, allows you to be cloaked for a decent amount of time and will definitely help with hacking these drones. So if anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know down below. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy this video and found it helpful, do drop a like. I'm making more Watch Dogs Legion videos. I'll also have my Watch Dogs Legion guide playlist at the end, so check that out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.